Hey guys. Okay, since we left off last, this column's all set. It's all cured. Well, not 100%, but it's cured. And the load's not on it. Honestly, the load is just the way it was prior. The floor joists are carrying the load. So more than 28 days from now, that will be 100% cured, ready to take on some weight, but it won't yet. We're going to cut these out maybe in the spring. So anyways, it could just cure on its own up there and down there, and then the footing, and it's good to go. So anyways, here we are. We started getting this boiler room going because we really want to get in here and start doing some plumbing and hanging the boilers and getting going. So, but before that happens, it's good to get the room cleaned up and painted, and then if that's how you like your boiler room cleaned up, and you know, it's a boiler room. You could just put it in a basement and block, and you know, it's fine, concrete, fine, it's not doing nothing. This boiler room, I don't know, the boilers are kind of slick looking, and so, hey, we're going to dress it up a little bit. It only took a day, so we finished up this wall. Remember, we got plywood behind the 5/8 fire rated drywall, so we could just mount brackets to hang our pipes off of anywhere we choose, instead of trying to fall on a bay. We don't even have to worry about falling on a bay. We can just apply the piping and the unistrut and the hangers anywhere we want, because we have good solid screwing. Anyway, so we just hung this today and we compounded it today. So we did 2 coats of, and this stuff is pretty cool. This is that 20 minute 2 coats right away set up. And then so I'm not that good with compounding. I mean, I've done it enough of it, but I'm not that real good with it. So, but I don't know, the guys that use that 20 minutes and stuff that goes on, it just sets up right away on. The first 2 coats is fine, you know, setting the paper and skimming it again. But the 3rd coat, I just use a regular very easy compound to put on right here. No rushing, and just skim it on over your 2 coats prior. So what happens is, we're not going to paint tonight anyway, so this gets a chance to set up and dry for tomorrow, and tomorrow we'll come sand and paint anyway, so no need to rush the last coat. The first 2 coats, yeah, because instead of waiting a day or 2 to get your compounding finished up, you get it done in a day. So we'll come and sand this tomorrow, and then we'll be ready to paint the walls. And we even skim the block quick, although we may skim it a little bit more before we paint that. But anyways, 5/8 on the ceiling. So the ceiling, this is how my dad figured to do it. It's going to make our life easier. We had started with, typically it's 3/4 inch strapping on the ceiling, but we're concealing some pipe runs within that ceiling. So we went with 2x4. So we have a 2x4 as our strapping, so we can do perpendicular runs with our pipes if we need to, and then whip in the bays. And then there's our 2 layers. We got a layer of 5/8 up there on the, because we put a 2x against the wall too for a strap, and we secured that, and then we jumped and staggered because the ceiling's getting 2 layers of 5/8. So the ceiling will have a 2-hour fire rating. And this is type X drywall, so it's actually made for this. And the reason why we did that beforehand is because the boilers mount on the wall, and all the supply and returns go up through the ceiling, and then the return runs come and connect up inside between the joist bays. So rather than hold off and then put a bunch of pipes up there, and then try and cut drywall around and compound and paint around it, that's a like not an easy thing to do. So now we just drill up through. We can even make the connection on the other side of this wall up there if if we can't get at it from this side, we definitely get at it from the back side. And now we're ready to go. We're going to paint it up and hang the boiler and start running some plumbing. Anyways, guys, that's where we're at. Just sharing what we're up to. In the basement, we like to keep the drywall off the floor slightly in case there's any water for some reason. It's not going to mold out your drywall, so we leave an air space there. And a little bit of a space. The plywood hits the ground, but not the drywall. This comb's gonna get primed and painted. Anyways, that's it. Just basic stuff. Tomorrow we'll be painting, and then we'll start sharing some videos as we start doing some of our boiler work. If anyone's interested in that, we'll share a few of those videos. Anyways, guys, that's it. That's where we're at. We got our boiler room almost ready to be painted up and ready to start getting things going here. So we'll share as we make more progress. In the meantime, take it easy.